In this video, we're going to be simplifying radicals. And how we're going to do this is we're going to break it up into its pieces. We're looking for perfect squares that we can then take the square root of. And what we also want is all the leftover stuff. So when I look at the number 200, what's the largest perfect square number that I can factor out of 200? Well, 200 can be written as 100 times 2. Now with our variables, we just need an even exponent. So I can have x at 6, that's still even, so I'll leave it. But y to the 7th, I want to take out a y to the 6th, because that's what we're going to use, and I'm going to leave that extra y behind, because y to the 6th times y would be our y to the 7th. Now what I can do is break this into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different radicals. I can have the square root of 100 times the square root of 2 times the square root of x to the 6 times the square root of y to the 6 times the square root of y. Now which of these radicals can we simplify? Well, we know the square root of 100, that's going to be 10. We can't simplify the square root of 2, so that'll stay the same. The square root of x to the 6, we divide the exponent by 2. We're going to cut that in half, so that's x to the 3rd power. Same again, my y to the 6, I can divide that 6 by 2, so that's y to the 3rd power. We're multiplying all these together. And then I have left over my square root of y. Now I want to clean this up, moving everything that's outside of radicals together out front of the radical, and everything that's inside the radical we'll put together under one radical. So I'll have 10 x to the cubed y to the cubed. There's all my terms outside of my radical. And then under one radical I'll put everything that's left behind, the 2 and the y. And we have simplified the original radical, the square root of 200 x to the 6 y to the 7th, has become 10x cubed y cubed times the square root of 2